Eric Adams is really going hard. No Diddy. Shout out to homie in the chat. Eric Adams is super duper going bananas when it comes to holding Trump down. Now, yesterday we spoke on Eric Adams saying or having a comment about working with Tom Homan and Trump with the deportation and getting rid of illegal criminals inside of New York City. Well, today, Eric Adams doubled down and he spoke on the Hunter Biden situation as far as pardoning his son. Check it out.
What you were talking about, the Hunter Biden. Out of all of this, there's almost a level of irony to this all. I just want to bring out something. I want to read. I'm going to read the front page of the New York Times.
Eric Adams is funny to me because he had already had that newspaper geared up because I'm guessing that he anticipated that they was going to ask him that question. So he was on his way into the office that day and he said, you know what? I see this paper on the New York Times at this newsstand. Let me grab this just in case these reporters ask me this question about Hunter Biden getting pardoned by Joe Biden and what the irony of that hypocrisy looks like.
Okay. Let me find that sentence. President Biden and President-elect Donald Trump now agree on one thing. The Biden Justice Department has been politicized. Does that sound familiar?
Eric is doubling down. Eric is mad. He is so angry. Biden and did them dirty. They left them out to dry. I've been paying attention. I've been covering it for a long time. They left them out to dry. They did them dirty. He said, I'm going to take y'all migrants. I'm going to be a sanctuary city. I'm going to support y'all. And then the minute that he started to question them or he didn't get no additional monies from the federal government because they couldn't pass nothing else in Congress, and he started to question, he said, listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but what's happening with this migrant crisis, I'm starting to have second thoughts. They put that case on him. That Department of Justice that came knocking at Eric's door. Everybody started getting raided. He went full-fledged Republican. He not going to officially say it. He went full-fledged Republican. He did just like most just like all of the rest of the black people. Just like all of the rest of my African Americans. You know what they do? Let me tell you what they do. This is what happened during the election. The exit polls and the data and the statistics says that the majority of black people, over 91% of black women, over 78% of black men, voted for Kamala Harris. But every time that I ask somebody now that the election is over and we got Trump in office, and it's the popular thing because it was very unpopular to be a Trump supporter prior to the election and all of the years leading up to it. When I go out in public now or when I have a conversation on a panel or I start talking to people, all of a sudden all black people are conservative. I said, where they do that at? When did y'all leave the Democratic Party? But you know what they are? Most of them, they bandwagon fans. They bandwagon. They the type of people that switch the team that they like when they team start losing and they all of a sudden became Golden State Warrior fans, but they not Golden State Warrior fans no more. They Celtics fans because Celtics, they won a title last year. They won a title last year. All of a sudden, we got all of these Detroit Lions fans all over the country. I see more reaction videos for Detroit. I'm traditionally a Dallas Cowboys fan reacting to the Lion surge. Oh, man, you know what? I always thought that Jared Goff was good. I always loved Dan Campbell. All of a sudden, you got all of these people that just so happen, I always wished that the Lions was good. You wasn't there when they was 0-16. Now, you know what? Because they just got a different culture. I seen it coming. And that's what we do in politics. That's what we do in politics. No, 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 no. I don't like that. I don't like it when people are chameleons because at least tell me that you switch sides because then I'll know that you a chameleon. Cause I don't know what you're gonna do. That's the same. It happens in content creation. There was plenty of people that was y'all remember for those of y'all that's OG Anton Daniels supporters and has always been rocking with me. That's my friends. Hey, remember a couple years ago when everybody turned on me because I wouldn't support and running the Victim Olympics and I kept holding black people accountable for running in the Victim Olympics and they said that I was anti-black. Then all of a sudden I became a tether. Then all of a sudden he wasn't born here. I think he say that because his parents must be Nigerian. Oh man, I can't believe it. He's supporting that white girl over there. I said, if y'all don't like her, that's up to y'all. But she ain't never did nothing to me, so I'm not about to throw her under the bus. I remember. Oh, I don't forget. I don't forget. All of the people that was supposedly be my friends on the internet, not in real life. All of the people that was supposedly my friends, they switched up because you know what the popular thing to do at that time was? Was to be pro-black and to be anti-white. Now, guess what? I get phone call after phone call. And I told y'all, I said that what was his name? I'm going to say names because you know me, I'm a little messy today. It's Messy Thursday. I remember I said, you know what? What was his name? Harvey something, Garvey or something like that. The dude that was rocking with Pearl. And then he switched up on her in order to be able to get his own platform off. And he got 100,000 views on the switch up video. Where he at? Whew, vamos. We never heard from him again. I said it. I said, oh, he a front runner. He getting all of the views now. Y'all all supporting him now, but we never gonna hear from this guy again. We're never gonna hear from him again because he was nothing before he got with her. And then all of a sudden, y'all acting like she robbed him. Okay, well, let's see what he get when he leaves. Oh, Anton, you being messy. Now, no. Nope. That's what happened. Now I see these same people reacting to my videos. Yeah, man. No. Don't love me now. Hate me the same way that you hated me when you felt some type of way about it. Anton is going down. He's going to lose all of this. Lose what support? You lose what support? These people is bandwagoners. They flip-flop depending on whatever it is that's popular at the time. And when it goes out of style, they going to go out of style and they going to disappear because that's just the way that things go. And I'm going to still be here, still cooking up, still running it up, and still taking care of business. So I don't want to be friends now. Oh, man, we need to have a reunion. Reunion what? Reunion what? I don't want to stream with you. I remember when I reached out to some people and I was like, hey, man, yeah, look, we need to come together and fix the situation. What you think that you going to use? Use what? You broke. You dusty. I thought that it would be a good look for you. You know what? I don't even like you no more. I don't want to kick it no more. I got some new friends. They call it Carrie, Quentin, Slimmy, Mika, Q, Azriel, Sister. You know what I'm saying? K Cooper, your car. I got real friends. Don't worry about it. We cool. We good. We good. We chilling.
Rest my case.
I'd love to expand on that. You said in the Wall Street Journal the other day that you do believe that you were targeted because of your speaking up about migrants.
That's his name, Sarah Garvey. That's his name, Sarah. Anton, you're wrong about him. All right, well, you know what? I'm not going to forget. I'm going to remind you in a year. I'm going to remind you in about a year and a half. We're going to come back and visit this conversation, okay? I know it died down, but I didn't forget. I got a whole list. Right here. I got a whole list of them right in my notes of everything that everybody predicted. I keep it. I got a whole list of things right here. It's in my to-do list. I got a to-do list right here. I got a whole list of it. A whole list of to-dos that I got to address. All of these right here, I got a whole list of to-dos. I got a lot of them. I didn't forget. I revisit it once a month. I go and I say, okay, so let me check on this person, and this person to make sure that I wasn't wrong on it, because I got a 6-month window that I'm going to revisit that conversation and bring that up to the general public.
I guess I want to ask, I mean, why do you think you were targeted? I believe that the Southern District has said that this investigation into your campaign began before you were mayor. It began in 2021, I believe they said. So, I mean, what would they be targeting? Or were they just chasing a lead and found something?
Listen, in all my life, I never had to have a level of discipline that I have right now. Nothing is more harmful and hurtful to have leaks come out, the assault on your character, and you have to sit back.
Somebody said, how far that list stretches back? About 25 years. The only time that I delete somebody off the list is if they expire. That's it. Because let the dead bury the dead. That's what the Bible say. And I go and check them. Okay, all right, we're going to remove that off the list so we don't have to check on them no more. I go and check, keep some tabs on them. Hey, what they got going on Facebook? They still dusty? Yeah, okay, I like that.
There was this photo of Muhammad Ali when he was like, had the arrows in him. He was like that. Do you know how much I want to respond to this stuff? I just want to respond to all of this that has unfolded for the last couple of months. And every day before I do off topics, my lawyer said, don't you do it. Because, I'm just a fighter. I believe in fighting for my rights. And this is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, of the onslaught of this. And I have to remain silent. And I can't answer and defend myself. That's the hardest thing.
You need to make a list.
But life is kind. There's going to be an opportunity one day to really dig into all that has unfolded. But you cannot ignore the fact, because I know I read a little fast. President Biden
he petty.
and President-elect Donald Trump now agree on one thing. The Biden Justice Department has been politicized. Now,
Eric is wishing for he was wishing for the Democratic Party downfall way before Kamala Harris left office. He is waiting for the downfall, and every single time that the Democratic Party failed, because he said they did him dirty. He felt like they did him dirty and they targeted him. He need to make a list. Listen, the list is not a grudge list. That's the thing that people need to understand. The list is not a list for grudges. I don't want y'all to get that confused. All right? My list is a list for motivational purposes only. Y'all want me to read y'all some of the names on here? There's 25 years worth of names on here. Some of these people y'all don't know, some people y'all do know. It's for motivational purposes only. Some people on this list, I'll tell you this, some people on this list don't know that they're on the list. And it's just to remind myself sometimes, because, for example, Q and Rita, a lot of times they say, Anton, you so forgiving. You always giving people grace. And then they come back and they come back to bite you. I say, yeah, that's true. I said, but I got a list though. I said, well, what is the list for? It's to remind me, so that when some people come back or they come around me, it's to remind me not to be so weak, not to be so easily finessed,